Well, while I'm waiting for that front end and I'm in limbo, I thought I might try and take this door panel out and maybe glue it up with some fiberglass Bondo. I don't know, see if we can't do a shade tree. I'm sitting in my shade tree. See the shade from the tree? You know, while I unplug the batteries so you don't drain the electricity. Well, I'm always looking for a good deal. I picked me up a whole set of them screwdrivers. I know it says $10, but I negotiated it down to 8. Can throw them in the box. So we'll start by removing the 2 aftermarket screws in the light switch panel. Plastic doesn't last. Dang. Well, I have to go freehand on this part because to get the electrical off the switches, there's 2 screws and they're both different, so it's already been altered. And then a plug that's got a couple wires out. Yeah, I could have pulled them accidentally. We'll have to plug them back in. If you ever wonder, they are all color coded, so you can check and see, green and purple, but we'll have to really look at that because there's little hooks on them that hold them in place. But I don't know whether they're there. But when I put it back together, I don't know. The little plastic tray, just you gotta pry this little edge up and it'll come off. It's already missing a couple of screws, So we'll have to, fuel door and key, electrical going down to the light. Oh, golly. Well, a lot of times they're held on by little pluggy things, but this one's got little hooks, and that one's broken. Maybe we can make a piece of wood. Somebody tried, and over here there's a hook and a pin, so I figure it looks like that, a hook and a pin and a hook. And we got one more electrical plug and then feed the other wire through there. And then down here we have a couple electrical for the trunk and fuel. I hate plastic, 30 years old. You gotta be careful when you unplug them. Try not to break them. These are in pretty good shape because they're in the cold. I got one more little light down here. And I know this is a twist and turn. Of course, probably should replace the bulb, but it was working. So we got the door panel off. Goody, goody, goody. Now we'll go try and glue it back together with some Bondo and maybe stuff like that. Not too bad. Didn't even have to take out that little screw. I don't know whether it was originally stapled in, whether those are factory or not, but well, it's already had one repair. Maybe it works. We'll see what it looks like. But we got a big crack here, so we'll have to take off the door handle and maybe to get to where we can glue, well, we'll weld it together with, I don't know whether we got room for, there's probably enough room for a little Bondo. There's one little bolt there. I gotta take off that plate, and then the handle will come off with them 4 holes. There was 4 screw holes, and it had this metal plate on it to hold the handle in. And so we'll have to strengthen up this crack. And then we'll have to rebuild a hook, I think. I don't know, man. I got stalled by a battery. Nothing works as hard as Energizer Bunny. Flipping batteries all over the place, man. You know, nightmare on Elm Street. You know, just gotta freaking charge everything up just to do work. Flipping a go green. You know, I'd rather grow green. Another phone charging up all over, man. Right, sweetie? Where'd you go? My little Energizer Bunny. Now that I got her, it's hard to tell in these LED. There she is. Yeah, sweetie. It was in the garbage. You know, a doggy rug. Comfortable. Thick. Damn. You know, helps to have a good washing machine. But, sweetie, you'll love it, man. My little baby. Yeah. Kicking in that garden. Yeah, you know, I love to see it. A poor girl digging with her elbows. Look at her cash out. Yeah, wouldn't you love a rodent for a sidekick? Not a sponsor, you know. I mean, really. I couldn't even finish edging the yard. Batteries everywhere. I don't know whether I got them because the battery died. You know, we gotta have batteries everywhere. Charging up. That one's good to go. You know, this one's still on the cooker. You know, phones. Oh my goodness, man. I got a whole house full of batteries. I can't get nothing done. Man, you know, batteries charging on the porch. I got so many batteries, you need $1,000 worth of batteries, you know. That yellow one will last 9 minutes, and the aftermarket 6, you know, Ryobi tools, you know, my favorite tool. I gotta have batteries charging everywhere. Son of a gun, you know. No wonder why I relax. Not a sponsor. I was trying to do a video on the door panel, but you know, them batteries suck. You know, even though that is my favorite tool, you know, Black & Decker, Matrix, not a sponsor. But you know, maybe I didn't put it correctly, you know, it's a non-depreciating asset. It cost me $1,300, it's worth more. And I don't know that it can go much lower. Yeah, you guys should learn to leave 4-second following distance and not tailgate like these other dudes. You know, the light's freaking red. She was just kicking, you know. Look at her, laying down, cashing out, belly up. Oh, she loves the garden. You know, and I gave it all to her because I think she's a cute little bunny. You know, that's my wildlife for the day. Kicking on a 95 degree. It's gonna be 100. Me, I got a little AC on the back porch. You know, not doing too bad. Yeah, it's a little messed up, but I gotta have the padding for my poor baby bunny. Oh, you know, red, white, and blue. Hot diggity dog, you know. But, you know, no one understands the program. But I'll get it through to you 3 to 5 years, you know. I'm still running for president. It's a 20-year plan, you know. But, oh no, everything's gonna happen overnight. No, not in America. You gotta work for it. And you'll have to charge a lot of batteries. You know, they're all bobbleheads and trolls. But, you know, non-depreciating asset. Hot diggity dog. You truth. Like, subscribe, comment. Do it yourself. Business 101 and my little bunny's a little wildlife thrown in. Start the race. Be a lover. Be sure and keep them batteries charging if you want to be green. You know, lean green fighting machine, you know, not a sponsor yet. I've kind of got it all clamped up, you know. Yeah, you know. I'll try and start with this here seam, and I'll roughen it up with some 80 grit paper, and then we'll see how it goes. Not a sponsor, but we got us a pretty good Band-Aid going on. See if that'll hold it in position. We'll let it dry up and smooth it out. I'm not done yet. I know what you're all thinking, or maybe not. I just want to keep it in place for right now. I know what you're thinking. Yeah. Bondo doesn't stick too good to plastic, but it will stick better than that popsicle stick glue, eh? And I still have more to come. So we patched this one too. You know, my issue I always get dirty. Gotta go wash my hands before I get it on my clothes. I know, I keep maybe overkill. Advertising's king and not a sponsor, but it'll even eat through Bondo. You know, oh diggity dog, you know. I'm pretty sure this is Dawn too, good for the environment. You want to go green. Gotta scrub a little off my camera. It's safe. Once again, guys, it kills me to beg. I'd rather ask these guys for a little support for our youth than, you know, they got it. And so I'll promote what I use all the time and trust. My God, I get so greasy working on them cars. There's nothing like it. I thought Sweetie'd be kicking in the shade, but you know, they used it to clean up all them ducks in the Gulf oil spill. Well, Bondo doesn't take too long to dry, especially on a 100-degree day, so we'll see what it looks like. Well, we'll whip out my favorite tool, not a sponsor, the Matrix by Black & Decker. Golly gosh, I like it. And a couple of drill bits, and we'll mark them holes. Well, I hope we're in focus. Don't drill yourself. Oh, we got one more. Okie dokie. Cool. Well, this is pretty boogered up already from the last glue job. Yeah, I don't know. Remember, durability beats looks any day. Oh, damn, I'm durable. We'll just glue all this down with some Bondo since the plastic's broke. Yeah. And there. Just this edge. Seal it up, it'll be better than it was. Melted plastic. Oh, what a nightmare. But it'll look good from the front. Maybe put a little something on this crack here for now. Maybe a big old blob on that there. On the tripod, dang rag. Right there, so we can make us another hook. Yeah. Don't know if you can see that hook. We gotta make a hook to hold up that door panel. So we'll gob it on there and mold that Bondo. We'll put a big old golf ball on there. What the hell? I don't know if you guys know, but when working with Bondo, there's a point where it's soft before it gets real hard, and a really good Bondo man work the stuff real fast. Try to make it look good. Maybe not. We had to try and fabricate one more hook. And we'll see how it turns out. Yeah, we got it all gobbledygooked up with new little hookies and dang. Yeah. Special Engineering 101. Pretty solid. Yeah. I decided to really work on it a little bit. Yeah. Oh, she was right there. I tell you, she was. Well, there she is. She found a new little blanket. That blanket that I told you was a good thing you got a washing machine. She likes it. Hot diggity dog. Check her out. Check her out. My little sweetie. Well, I've replaced the bulb. I found it in the $1 million nuts and bolts box. And there she blows. Yeah, I got everything collected over the ages. Don't you guys want to be able to work in your own front yard in your PJs at 7 in the morning? Sure and hook up the wires. Yeah. Make sure you remember where all them wires went. However, I may have to rethink my thought. Because I got to put the little security blanket back. Seems like they never go back 100%. Gotta make sure you have access to all your wires. I don't know if you guys got to see it fit real nice, but the one good thing about making your own video is I got to go back and look and make sure I put everything in the right place because it was a little goofed up. I'll tell you my mistakes, but we'll get it done. We'll get it done right. I had to put that door handle on first, and I had the security blanket in wrong, and I gotta put a couple dots of super glue. That's what I'll use. All right, it's really sound deadening device. Now we're good to go, and it will be really nice after I put in the 1, 2, 3, 4 securements that weren't there. Hot diggity dog. Not too bad. For 30 years old. I just got to be able to roll the windows down. Power mirrors. Hot diggity dog. I'll get out some of that Dawn Super X and clean this baby up. Not a sponsor.